the Trailblazers taking on the Warriors. For the Trailblazers, they started the season with a victory. Tonight, out to make it a win streak with number 2, Warriors. Blazers. Tip-off coming up next. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Monday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Pacers, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And for Portland, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Pajimski. Outside Moody. Butler passes to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, that floater is something that we've seen from Butler throughout his career.
Here's Lillard. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Ryan, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Moody. Portland making their last shot. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Left side, Holiday.
I mean, just forcing the issue. Drew gets a pair at the line.
Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Pajimski. Here's Green. On the wing, Curry. 5 to shoot. And Klingon pulls it down.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Lillard looking around. Outside for Grant from outside the arc. And he buries his first look.
And Jeremy Grant showing you that quick release right there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Pajimski. Outside Butler. Pass to Pajimski. On the wing, Curry over Lillard. And again, no good by Golden State.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Holiday. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
And here's Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Here's Lillard. Banked it in off the glass.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 9-point game. And that one's good. Green.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Curry against Lillard. Grant outside. Clinging with a screen. From the high post. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're really working the paint now.
Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Butler. The kick out. Curry fires for 3. Pajemski's shot is good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Lillard passes to Grant. Back to Lillard. Clinging inside. Working on Green. Klingen's shot is off. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, that is a nice take. Curry just so crafty in the paint.
Portland leading by 4. And here's Lillard. Grant outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Moody. And here's Curry, defended by Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And here's Pajemski. Over Holiday. That one's wide left. Here's Lillard. Portland moving it around. Fires it from 18. Good. He hits the jumper. Lillard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Butler passes to Curry. Green, a screen. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3.
Yeah, I don't care if he's blindfolded. You're always okay with Curry taking a 3 from that range.
Here's Lillard. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pajemski's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Second, the Trailblazers.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Outside Kamara. Pass to Grant. Over Moody. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 7 points.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
Now here's Lillard. They set the pick. Grant, the pass to Holiday. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Portland leading. Now here's Lillard. Grant outside. A deep 3. The rebound by Moody.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Well, they call him Stay Ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
And it's tied up with that one. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Hield's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Pajemski. Here's Hield. And he lays it up and in.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
And so here's Portland. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Now here's Hield. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grace Jackson Davis picks one up.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Holiday. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Advia and Tumani Kamara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Post is checked in for Stephen Curry. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Warriors have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Hield. Lots of room. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Now here's Klingon. Back to Lillard. High arcing shot. And the layup is good. And that's now 6 points for Damian Lillard. The Warriors trailing. Here's Hield. Down low. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Here's Grant. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
So it's the Warriors now. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away to losing.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
Portland making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Butler's checked in. 1:44 left in the first. Heel to screen on Lillard. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Grant outside. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And he dunks it down.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Butler. Coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Here's Portland now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And here's Grant from the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Butler's got space. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
Now Lillard. 6 points for him. Klingon with a screen. Lillard can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Matisse Thybulle out there with Henderson. Then it's Williams, then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Sharp in it for 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Butler on the run. Butler with the jam.
And Butler making that look far easier than it actually is, showing you great body control.
Thybulle passes to Williams. And here's Henderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team. And it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
He does not get the second one. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
That free throw, no good. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Good on the second one. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Avdia, good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Butler passes to Curry. Butler, a screen on Henderson. Back to Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Kuminga's got his first basket.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Henderson with it, now guarded by Curry. And it's Thibault missing. Warriors trail by 4. Right side Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler for 3. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
And while this has never been the strongest part of Butler's game, Jimmy can certainly hit a 3.
Thibault with it. Still no points. Williams, a screen on heel. Thibault finds Henderson. Pass to Avdia. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hield.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Butler on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Avdia outside. Yeah, that one's good. Avdia's got his second basket on the night.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Warriors trail by 3. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Inside. And there's a 3-second violation. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Warriors, second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Sharp. Holiday comes in for Thibault. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Trailblazers lead by 3. And here's Lillard. He's got 6. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a three. And he stays with it. Baseline jumper right on the money. Avdia's got 6 in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Butler, a screen on Lillard. Here's Hield. Now Curry, defended by Lillard. It was stolen by Lillard. Holiday from long range gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, we know Holiday can do damage from outside the arc, which is why the defense has to be right up on him.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Now here's Lillard. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Curry. Out to Kuminga. They need this. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Now here's Hield. Back to Kuminga. Outside Hield. From behind the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Lillard. He has 6. Shoots over Curry. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 8.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Curry against Lillard. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler to end the drought. Holiday grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 10. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Portland with another.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
And that is one of Steph Curry's hallmarks. So creative around the rim.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Lillard with the ball. Green picks him up. Outside Holiday. Portland moving it around. Kamara. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 10. And the basket by Curry.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Pass to Kamara. Here's Lillard. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside Moody. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Butler. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Lillard, tough finish inside.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 10. Curry looking it over. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Green. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen on Lillard. Curry at the rim.
Well, if Curry gets any space at all, he is going to make you pay, particularly in pick and roll.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Grant outside. Klingen up top. Green covering. Here's Lillard. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Pajemski. And that comes off the assist by Green. And it's now only a 5-point Trailblazer lead. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Now here's Holiday, defended by Pajemski. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
And the Trailblazers shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Holiday passes to Graham. Now Lillard. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Pajemski. A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Portland leading. Now Lillard. 14 points for him. There's a screen by Kamara to the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Man, good whistle there.
And legs the impact of Toumani Kamara, a big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
A coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Curry with it. 29 points for him last game against Denver. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Outside for Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry, number 1. Second, Damian Lillard.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
On the wing, Holiday. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Outside Kuminga. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Klingon. And here's Holiday. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Lillard against Curry. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Curry's got 20.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Outside for Grant. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, or we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for Golden State.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the number 1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the small forward position.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
And so here's Portland. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Grant. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true, like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Butler on the wing. Kamara covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Curry. The three ball. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 24.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the wing, right side. Outside Kamara. Pass to Lillard. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Back to Curry. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 26.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Lillard. He's got 16. Down low. Here's Klingon. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Klingon's got his third bucket of the night. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Low block shot. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Kamara. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the shot goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry from the arc. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lillard against Curry. Outside for Grant. It's Pajemski on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Curry with some nice D. Right to the heart.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Lillard finds Grant. There's a screen. To the inside. Kamara. Soft touch off the glass. Kamara's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Puts it up from 12. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Grant. Up again. No luck on that one. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One shot.
And that one falls for Curry.
Well, in terms of entertainment, Steph Curry can put up more highlights in one game than some guys have in their entire career.
Pass to Butler. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one's on to Monty Kamara. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And the free throw, no good. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Oh, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Here's Pajemski. 9 points in the game. Pass to Green. To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Klingon.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Shoot two. Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Free throw good. Green. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And both free throws good for Green. Blazers trail by 3. Now Lillard. 16 points for him. Inside. And there's Klingon on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Warriors, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Moody penetrating. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Portland. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 3.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
For 3, here's Lillard. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Pajemski on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Back to Grant. Moody with it. Picked up by Grant. Moody passes to Curry. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Lillard outside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. Another three for Golden State.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Will it go? Lillard can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up. Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up and they have the lead.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Hield's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. Now here's Hield. Jackson Davis' screen. Fires the three. And it's Hield missing. Blazers trail by 8. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. They double him with Curry. And here's Grant from the arc. Another three for Portland.
Well, that's his first three of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Now Curry, there's the triple. There he is, the three-point king delivers on cue.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Curry against Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Outside Kamara. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as many as 11. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Curry against Holiday. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Such a dual threat offensively. Curry can be the finisher or he can create like he did there.
Now here's Avdia. He's got 6. Now here's Grant. He's covered by Curry. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Curry. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
The first one falls. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 9-point game. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And that's now 8 points for Denny Avdia.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Curry with it. Pass to Curry. Out to Kuminga. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here's Holiday. 14 points for him. Grant's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 7. Curry with it. Avdia picks him up. And the basket by Hield. Hield's gotten his second bucket.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Holiday passes to Grant. Clinging with a screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Sharp comes in for Kamara. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Ooh, that one misses for Grant.
Yeah, and as a 6'7" guy who plays power forward quite a bit, Jeremy Grant sometimes feels undersized, but he makes up for it with his toughness and athleticism.
Now here's Hield. Screen by Post to the inside. Clock at 6. Misses from short range. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Sharp, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Curry against Lillard. Williams passes to Lillard. Lillard unfazed by the contact.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
51 seconds left in the third. Now here's Curry. Screen by Post. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. And Post gets it to go. Post has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Blazers trail by 9. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From 9 feet, and Williams with the basket on the assist from Sharp.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Sharp against Hield. Screen by Post. Shot is up. And again, it's Golden State. Here's Lillard. He gets it up. And that's not going to go. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Preaching how important it is to take quality shots. Coach Kerr.
He doesn't want them to settle for average shots. He wants his team to take great shots.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Jimmy Butler. What's the situation, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Well, you hate to see that. Let's hope the prognosis isn't as bad as it looks right now.
We've got Scoot Henderson, Sharp out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. It's stolen by Henderson. And he lays it in.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Here's Hield. Now Jackson Davis. Now Butler. Tries to break his ice. And here's Kuminga for three. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Lillard. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Kuminga for three. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Henderson outside. Lillard finds Avdia. Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
That free throw good from Sharp. As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Curry. And he makes both free throws. The Warriors lead by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Curry for three. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 40 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Avdia, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Posts checked in for the Warriors. Lillard against Curry. A nice shot by Lillard. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Henderson against Hield. The three from Curry. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Klingon with a screen. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Post.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass Pass to post. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. He's watched by Kuminga. Sharp goes in. The three. Here's Lillard. Klingon controls the rebound and the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Hield against Henderson. Outside Curry. 4-3. The putback. And Klingon pulls it down. Blazers trail by 3. Sharp goes in. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Hield.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
And some changes here for Portland. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. That one drops. He ties it up. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Kuminga. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Kamara. Outside Holiday. Hield against Sharp. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. That shot off the mark. Hield with the defensive effort. And here's Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 42 in the game.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Sharp. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Grant's checked in for Sharp. Pass to Butler. Green, a screen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Kamara. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Curry. And he can't bank that one in.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Butler. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got his 16th rebound on the night. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Grant outside to take the lead. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors leading. Back to Butler. Over Lillard. No good off the glass.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Lillard goes up strong inside.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Curry passes to Butler. Klingon with the block, and he's able to get it back. Butler's shot is good. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Outside Kamara. Holiday from long range. Pajimski grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Blazers trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Over Green. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Outside Butler. Outside Moody. From deep. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Grant with it. Now guarded by Butler. Three-pointer. No good there. Nice D from Moody.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Fires from deep. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Lillard goes right through the D.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Green. A screen. Butler puts up the tray. Not that time. Lillard. There's the drive.
Yeah, defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the 3 ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Now Curry. Now Green. Beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go. Holiday. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors leading. Moody with it. Picked up by Grant. Outside Pajemski. Now Green. 5 on the clock. Curry fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
Lillard against Curry. Now Lillard. Kamara down low. Butler covering. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. The Warriors lead by 4. Up top Curry. Defended by Lillard. Lillard against Curry. Oh, no good! And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. Here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3! Old Green rips down the board.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Shot's no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
It's stolen by Curry. And so they foul intentionally. For 3. Oh, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Holiday! Cash from downtown!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Lillard against Curry. To tie it up. Can't get the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
Timeout called, Portland. They're behind by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And the Trailblazers call time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Tosses it up. Yes, sir!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he comes up empty at the line. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
Never giving up on any play, man, and playing through the end. That's who we are, man. I take this one. I like this one.
We'll take it. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.